Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name Anggraini Dwi Rahmadiyanti. I'm from April J class and my student number 2021-051-0173. And I will explain topic of philosophy, namely kinds of truth theory. Theory of truth. The term truth refers to something that may be claimed to be true based on logical and analytical consideration. Truth can be viewed from different perspectives and methods from each person so that everyone can express his opinion about a truth. For example, truth is seen from the point of view of rationalism and empiricism. Rationalism comes from the word ratio, which means reason or mind, which is an understanding that the most correct source of knowledge is the ratio or mind. While empiricism is an understanding that teaches the true source of knowledge is only experience gained through one's five senses. The two nations contradict each other to give birth to theories of truth. Traditionally, we recognize three theories of truth, namely coherence, correspondence, and pragmatism. And Michelle Williams argues that there are five theories of truth in science, namely coherence truth, correspondence truth, performative truth, pragmatic truth, and proportional truth. Here I will explain the theory of truth according to Noam Muhajir. He added one more theory, namely paradigmatic truth. First, truth of coherence. There is harmony or conformance between something else and something higher in the hierarchy than that element. If in the form of a plane, system, or value, coherence is restored on logical sensory order as well as the transcendental level. For example, the statement, all UMU students must wear an alma mater during class. Rahma is a UMU student. Rahma must wear an alma mater during class. The statement is true because the second statement is consistent with the first statement. Truth of correspondence. According to correspondence, a statement is said to be true if the knowledge material included in it match, and statement that it exists in nature or the object to which the statement is direct. Correspondence thinking is concerned with demonstrating the relevance of one item to another, the presence of events that are in line or in the opposite direction of reality, and the predict facts is proof of a relevant connection. For example, the statement mother is the one who gave birth to us. The statement is true because of the fact that it's the mother who gave us birth. While the other state, father is the one who gave birth to us. That statement is not true because there is no object associated with the statement. So, factually, the person who gave birth to us is not the father but the mother. Truth of performative. Truth of performative is the truth as decided or present by a certain authority holder. People can believe something is true even though the empirical data contradict. Humans sometimes follow performative truth in their daily life. The government, religious leaders, traditional leaders, community leaders, and so on are all examples of authoritarian leaders. Performative truth tends to make individuals less initiative and inventive since they simply obey the truth as it given to them by authority and are so unfamiliar with thinking critically and logically. And for the example, the head of the RT decide the first Sunday of each month will become a routine agenda for the resident to carry out community service. Some people agree with it, but also some people didn't agree with this decision. Truth of Paragmatic. According to Paragmatic theory, a proposition is judged by the criterion of whether is it usable in everyday life. That is, a proposition is true if it or its implication have practical application in human life. For example, someone sparked the idea to create a rice treasure. Then the idea was realized to create a rice treasure that can be used by humans to facilitate their work in the process to treasing rice. Then the rice treasure is considered correct because the tool is functional and has been used. Truth of proposition. A proposition or statement is considered to be true if it meets the formal condition of a proposition, according to Aristotle. Then, according to Euclid, a true statement that is true is recognized as true not because of its formal truth, but because of its material truth. Truth of Paradigmatic. There is a hypothesis that holds if it's founded on a certain paradigm or perspective, and there is a scientific community that accepts that paradigm correspondence truth is an extension of paradigmatic truth. Paradigm serves as a legal decision that is recognized in unwritten law.